is one of the larger shells that we make for the saxophone family. This shell is used as a triple saxophone case, so tenor, alto and soprano. But we can also make a case for tenor, alto, soprano, flute, clarinet and piccolo in the same size shell. That just means you lose a little bit of the storage space. This same size shell can be made in wood and leather, but that's really quite a heavy case at this size with that construction, and of course a lot of instruments inside. So nearly all of our sales for this product have been in the amazingly strong and amazingly light carbon fibre. And it has the other advantage that we can add these incredible shock absorbing wheels. They're from Longboards. They're designed for thousands of miles of abuse, and they are actually nuts and bolted together, and we have a stainless steel chassis that runs right through the whole width of the case, and it wheels like a dream. Absolutely effortless and beautiful. So the case itself also has backpack straps which come with it, a handle on the end, and the handle, by the way, is removable, so it can be adjusted, replaced, and most importantly of all, if it gets snagged on something, it will actually rip off before it damages the case, whereas when you are handling it from the handle, it's impossible for it to come off because you're pushing Velcro onto Velcro. On the outside of the case also, we have these fantastic marine grade locks, which cannot open by accident because you have to turn the mechanism to make the case open. It also has the A3 size large music pocket, which is real leather, and that poppers onto the case and the music goes inside that pocket. So I'm going to put the case up onto the table now and show you how the inside works. So before we open the case, it's worth noting that these wheels happily work as fantastic stabilizers so that the case will lie on its edge despite its oval shape. Now the oval shape is there to provide the most structural, crush resistant shape that you could put these instruments inside. It also minimises the surface area, making it lighter with less material, and it minimises the wasted space inside the case. The volume inside is really tiny. This is quite comparable to that of a standard single tenor sax case in the sort of case that it would be supplied with as a new instrument. So, lie the case down, flick the catches open and turn them and pull them forwards. And here is a magic trick for you. So you have the tenor, the alto, the soprano. You also have, but you don't have to put them in or have the case made to house them, you have the flute and the clarinet. We've utilised all those spaces and still have plenty of storage along here, here, over here as well, and this is all laid out under here with dividers for your smaller mouthpieces and barrels. And the neck of the alto is suspended in here, and the neck of the tenor has its own pocket, which will take a whole variety of styles and sizes of neck. So the key features here are that every joint is, or every instrument is actually suspended in shock absorbing rubber. So the tenor at the neck end goes into a hole, and elsewhere it is suspended on this extremely shock absorbing rubber. And this rubber holds the entire instrument up off the floor of the case, so that the key work from instrument to instrument, which may vary slightly in size, will quite simply hang into space. This strap is just a precaution in case someone else opens the case badly. It's redundant the moment the case is closed, because instead of being strapped down, the rubber blocking on the opposite side of the case will lock onto that bell flare area, just below the bell flare in fact. Also, this blocking here locks onto the guard on the other side. And the same trick happens at the other end of the case, in that this blocking locks onto the guard area of the alto, and of course the alto neck end is also in a hole. So everything interlocks, everything is suspended, all key work on every instrument and every joint is free to operate as if the musician is playing it. Another key feature with these carbon fibre cases is that the perimeter of the case has been strengthened enormously by turning the carbon fibre in at 90 degrees, then up at 90 degrees to form an upstand, a bit like in a biscuit tin, where when the lid comes over, it actually locks inside the lid, or the lid locks over that rim. And here, all the way around the case, we have a neoprene seal, so that when the locks pull the two halves tight against each other, you have an airtight and of course watertight seal. So amazing protection in terms of crush resistance from the outside, suspension from within, and all held together with the most amazing stainless steel marine grade ironmongery, stainless steel locks as well to complement the hinges on the back, and that should give your instruments the maximum protection in the smallest possible or imaginable space. It could be quite a life changer.